forecast, it looks like about half an inch here coming up this evening, and then on Thursday, last night on the weather, they said their models said, I think, 3 or 4 inches for right around the Twin Cities, but they said that could change once it gets closer to their forecasting. But great to hear you out there, Ray, and same back at you. I hope you have a good Christmas if I don't talk to you, and I hope you have a good day coming up. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
Alpha Golf 9 Golf.
Look no further. Here's another one, WB6AMY.
K0 UWK.
N0KCM.
Okay, we got KCM, UWK, AMY, and AG9G. Dwight, good morning.
All right, well, good morning, Dick and Al and Jeff and Bud. Anyway, not much here, 26 degrees, overcast. I guess later this evening we're supposed to get a little bit of snow. Not real much, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So anyway, just sort of, it's been sort of just hanging around freezing or just above here for the last 3 or 4 days, and a little bit of everyday drizzle. Now everything's iced up, and you got to be careful out there walking so you don't wind up on your backside there faster than you want to be. So anyway, not too much here, Dick. Just wanted to say good morning for those that I might not talk to before then, although we got another week to go. And Merry Christmas to everybody. And I guess the big project, well, I won't say the big project, the big event for today is I got to call, but go in person to the Department of Motor Vehicle place and renew my driver's license. I guess I got too old and now they want to see me. So, AG9G, have a good day, Dick.
Okay, same back at you, Dwight. Great to hear you out there. Nice signal this morning. And yeah, if I don't talk to you, I hope you have a good Christmas, although hopefully we'll hear you next week and or Friday. And great to hear you out there. Hope you have a good day coming up. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Cal, WA6AMY. Good morning.
Good morning. So there. Glad to see nice morning here. We were supposed to have snow at 10 o'clock last night along the Buffalo Ridge where all the wind machines are, but didn't get a bit. Our lawn is still green, so there you go. And it's 20, let me see, I think it's 24. No, it's 28 degrees now, 28, so not a bad day. And no wind at all, not a bit of wind. The trees aren't even flickering, so that's it. All right, I'm going to get out of here. You got a good signal today. Everybody does. I've been on a while, so I checked in with Bill, and everybody's got a big signal today. WB6AMY, back to the group.
Contact.
Contact, go ahead.
Yep, Cal, Perry said what has happened to Cal, he hadn't heard from you in a while, and I said, oh, I hear Cal every day. He said, well, you tell him that we miss him checking in, and I said, well, I'll just tell him to get up a little earlier, over.
Yeah, I've been sleeping in. I could never do it because I worked the early shift. I got off like 2:30 in the afternoon, so I got up early. I had to be to work at 6. We worked from 6 to whatever, 8-hour shift, but 6 to 2:30 or something. So I was always used to getting up early, so I couldn't sleep. But now I've been sleeping in. I sleep in late, so I'll get off here late. That's somebody else. But it's dark out there today. It's cloudy as heck. WB6AMY.
Okay, thanks, Cal. And, yep, it doesn't hurt to get a little bit extra sleep, that's for sure. And thanks for the 3 for, hope you have a good day there. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Jeff up in Floodwood, K0UWK. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Dick, and good morning to Cal and Bud and Dwight out there. Good morning to everybody. K0UWK here up along the St. Louis River. Just out of Floodwood. Anyway, we're just kind of hanging out here. doing not a whole lot. I got a dog laying on my lap here. He's kind of snoozing, and yeah, that's about it. Maybe do some putzing around here later on, and gonna maybe go out up get some coffee here up at the coffee shop here in a bit. So anyhow, that's about it from here. Just kind of a lazy day. So thanks for doing her, and we'll send her back to you. K0UWK, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Good to hear you out there. And yep, hi to the dogs and the cat. Yep, coffee sounds like a good plan, and good to hear you out there 10 over, so real good signals this morning. Thanks, Jeff. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Bud, N0KCM. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. The band is sounding good, and it was good all morning. I had to go into town right after I checked in on the PICONET with Perry down there, and I think he's down in Kansas. And once in a while we hear California and up the West Coast, and we get the Captain Kirk JDP in the tanker truck out there in the anywhere from North Dakota to Montana, and so that's a pretty good group. I usually get up about by 6:30, 6:45 they get started, and then after that I join in on a morning group. So, and I hear lots of guys up there, and we got the Northern Tier that check in. South by West to YPD, oh gosh, Mo up there in North Dakota, and Grant, Victor 4, Golf Delta, and a pretty good group. Anyway, I had to run in town, bring my Jeep in. They said it was having a little bit of oil pan leak. Well, I never saw no drips, but I figure, well, as long as I got the extended warranty, we're going to let them take care of it. So, well, we hope we can trust these places. I tell you what, them mechanics, I think sometimes they get away with a few things, but, well, they got to keep their doors open and the bills paid too. Other than that, I'm just, I got a courtesy car from them, so I'm going to hang around and wait till my Jeep's done and then go back into town, pick it up. But otherwise, I'm just sitting around, and it was a pretty good game last night to watch there, and the Vikings beat the Bears, and that was good. So, thanks, Dick, for being out here. And let you get some others. The band's good. N0KCM.
Yep, copy that. Yep, you're coming in about S9, doing a nice job. And, yeah, the game was kind of entertaining. Kind of watched that on and off last night. And good to see them win again. And good to hear you out there. Yep, oil pan leaks. I guess if it's under warranty, that's okay. Get her fixed. And, yep. Good to hear you out there. Hope you have a good day coming up, Bud. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
Bravo Whiskey, south by west.
WA0YSL.
KG0KM remote.
Okay, we got KM Remote, YSL, South by West, and QN Wyatt. Is there any others? Okay, we'll take the remote first. KG0KM, Rolf, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you there, Dick. Good to hear you. KG0KM here on the W0EQO, Sun City West via Park Rapids, and in the early 40s overnight, maybe late 30s, but going to 74 today and 80 tomorrow, so setting records for high temperatures down here. I think the normal is 65, but anyway, I got a Christmas letter from one of my favorite liberals, and by the time he got it done enumerating all the things that are wrong with the world, I just broke out into a rendition of Joy to the World. So joy to the world, you guys, KG0KM.
Yeah, I believe you turned it back to me. Yeah, it gets a little old when the sky is falling all the time, but yep. Good to hear you there, Ralph. You kind of faded towards the end there, but otherwise, about a 90% copy. Over.
Okay, fine business there, Dick. KG0KM 73.
Yeah, 7-3 to you. Great to hear you out there. Sounds like you got a nice day shaping up. Hope you enjoy it. And it's always good to hear you. 7-3 to you. With that, we'll go back up to Tom, QNY. Good morning.
And good morning to you and all the way around to the recognizable folks that I'm listening to. So there you go. Put that twofer down, WB0RMK Smarts Radio Club, and this is N0QNY, Tom and Chaska. They call me the king on the hill, but I know I'm sliding down the other side. Back to you. Have a good day.
Yep, same back at you, Tom. Hope you have a good one there. Nice signal, 10 over. I appreciate the twofer. And stay on top of the hill. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to South by West. I believe it's Tony. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, and all on the PICONET here, all of my friends out there. You got Bud and Cal and all the others. Yeah, it's good to hear them. And yourself. We got, the low 20s right now, and it's not going to get a whole lot higher than that. We're going to dip down lower stuff and then even lower yet. But I think it's supposed to be warmer for the weekend. Thursday is going to be a snow day, could be 6 inches or so. But we get to go to town tomorrow, and that's on a sunnier day until tomorrow night, of course. We'll be home long before then. Calm and close to the end of the year. Man, did that fly by. I don't know where it all went, Dick. Have a great day. KD0 South by West, 7-3 all.
Yep, same back at you, Tony. Hope you have a good day and a good Christmas coming up. Yep, it went by fast, that's for sure. And nice signal this morning. Hope you have a good one. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to John, WA0YSL. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning there, Dick, and everybody else checking in. Looks like about 25 degrees here. It's heavily overcast. Talking about snow here later on this afternoon. I guess mid-afternoon is when it's supposed to start in here. And supposed to get kind of a dusting, I guess, maybe up to about an inch. And then about the same amount overnight tonight, I guess. And then Thursday we're supposed to get about 1 to 3 inches. So I guess we'll end up with a white Christmas after all. But I just hope the roads stay good up through about... we're going to go down to Des Moines on Tuesday next week, and I'd kind of like to have nice roads then, and we'll come back about Thursday, I guess, so I hope I have nice roads then, too, I guess, but it'd be kind of nice to have a white Christmas, too, I guess. Anyway, one for the numbers there, Dick, and Ben, sounds like it's in exceptionally fine shape today. Turned off all the filtering on this rig here, and it sounds really good now, so... It must be in good shape. So if it actually comes there to you, Dick, KB0QPD, WA0YSL.
Okay, thanks, John. Yep, looks like we are going to get some snow a little bit tonight here in the Twin Cities, and then, of course, Thursday looks like, their forecast right now, it's at about maybe 2 to 3 inches here in the Twin Cities, but we'll see what happens. And it looks like it's going to be even maybe sunny on Friday, partly sunny on Friday, and Saturday looking pretty good, but that's as far out as I can see right now. Thanks, John. Good to hear you, and hope you have a good day coming up. 10 over signal, so yep, good band conditions. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
K0BLR, K010 Lights Radio, Big Wheel Mobile Remote, on I-94 northbound by Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Good morning.
Okay, we got BLR, and I believe there was a double. Is there somebody else out there as well?
And there, we're SGB.
Alpha Delta, 0 November.
WB0TDV.
Okay, we got, I believe, Tango Victor Delta, AD0N, N0SGV, and I think there might be one other station. I think they might have bumped their VFO, though. It's, you want to try it one more time? Okay, we'll go with this. We'll take the remote first. K0BLR, Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, everyone that will or has checked into the first hour of the PICONET. Just rolling north on I-95 through North Carolina right now. Got to the Harbor Freight DC by Dillon, South Carolina this morning. Swapped trailers, and this load of tools now is going up to Monmouth Junction, New Jersey, and then I'll swap trailers at that Harbor Freight store, go to reload 3 miles away, and then that load will go down to Frankfort, Kentucky. Probably be due there on Friday, I'm guessing, and then probably reload again somewhere by Frankfort, Kentucky, and then be back at Mom's house for Christmas. Yikes, that's a lot of movement and a lot of switching. Anyways, it's a beautiful start to the day. Some major construction zones on 95 when I crossed into the state this morning. 60 degrees, and everyone sounded pretty good in the last couple of minutes that I signed on to Mike's remote here. For the 246, if you could also please check in Mike's remote, that's N0 Golf Delta uniform, I would appreciate it. And yeah, just meandering northward to get this trailer load of brand new shiny tools there. No, I cannot bring it to your house. Anyways, I'll let you pick up the rest, Vic. 7th Radio, Merry Christmas, and I'm rolling along here.
Okay, copy that, Ben. Yep, hope you have a good Christmas as well if I don't talk to you, although we got a little ways to go yet. But, yeah, drive carefully there, get those tools delivered on time, and hope you have a good, safe trip. And we'll put down Mike as well on the N0GAU remote, 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Marlin, N0 Super Good Viking. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, and hey, good you picked me out of the bunch there. Thanks for that. Anyhow, don't have nothing up this way. No rain, no snow, very little wind, so it's a good day. Let's check in Jen, and WHS, and Stevie, and he thanks for picking us up.
Yeah, will do. Good to hear you out there. Good signal this morning, Marlon. Thanks for the twofer, and hope you have a good day and a good Christmas if I don't talk to you. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Don, AD0N. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dick, and everybody out there in Radio Land. AD0N here. Let's see. It's cloudy. Cloudy skies, but no wind that I can see. And 15 degrees. 15.6 it says here. So anyhow, so it's a little chilly. I got some Christmas lights up yesterday, and that's about as much as I'm going to do, I guess. So we head down to the cities tomorrow for a Christmas gathering, and then head back here on Thursday if it doesn't snow too hard. And if it does snow, we'll find a hotel or something and stay along the way somewhere. So that'll be all right. Anyhow, I had a great trip out west and back on the Amtrak. That was a lot of fun, and I'd do it again. I'd probably do it again. So a lot of miles though. Oh boy, 3 days each way. So a few hours. It was like 3-4 hours less than three full days. So each way. So anyhow, back to you, Dick. Everybody have a great day. AD0N.
Yep, same back at you, Don. That's cool. I'm glad you had a good trip on the train. Sounds like a lot of fun. And, yep, always good to get the Christmas lights up. And good signal this morning from you. And welcome back. Hope you have a good day and a good Christmas if I don't talk to you. 7-3 to you. Next up, I believe, is Tango Victor Delta. I believe it's Ted. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I had my cell phone in my hand, looking at the weather. 26 degrees, 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. Not a bad day. Well, I got my breakfast. Made poached eggs and toast and a little bacon. And I do that all, and I bought some 4-inch cast iron frying pans. I just do that on the top of the wood stove, including the toast. I keep that well seasoned, so the top of my stove is non-stick. Anyway, other than that, I got a little welding job to do today. Busted the PTO shaft on the tractor yesterday. Not on a tractor, but the shaft, coupling shaft between that and the saw rig. That come apart. Fortunately, didn't cause any real damage, just broke loose and stopped driving. So, other than that, don't know nothing. Everybody stay safe, have a good day, and hopefully a good Christmas. WB0TDV 73.
I'll same back at ya. Hope you have a good day there, and hope you have a good Christmas if I don't talk to you. Although we'll probably talk to you again here and this next week. And good luck with the welding job on the tractor. Be careful there. Good to hear you. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
W0 Fox Charlie remote.
NI0K.
Whiskey Mike, Quebec.
Okay, we got WMQ, NI0K, and W0 Fox Charlie. Was there one more? Okay, we'll take Tom first. W0 Fox Charlie. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. Good signal here. I guess you and I really aren't that far apart. I'm down here in Cottage Grove. You didn't know otherwise. Well, I hope the weatherman is wrong. I do not want a white Christmas. I like it just the way it is out there now. I'd rather have a brown Christmas because I like to walk and be outside, and boy, I don't like it when it's icy and slippery. But 27 degrees here, and cloudy and overcast, and just another one of them days we haven't seen the sun for a long time. I'd be welcome to see it. We're staying in town for Christmas and going over to my daughter's place, and on Christmas Eve, and then that'll be it for us. That's about all we got from here. Like I say, it's brown grass out there. No white, and I hope the weatherman is wrong. I thought something was like a Scrooge, I guess, but that's the way I feel about it. That's all I got, Dick. You have a good Christmas. I can't believe where December is gone. You just looked at the calendar again to double check, and 17th today. Holy cow. Where did I go? I'll let you go. Thanks for picking me up. This is W0FT remote on the WA0TDA 73.
Yep, same back at you, Tom. Great to hear you out there. And Yeah, you're not that far away from me in Cottage Grove. And the CDA remote is sounding good. And yeah, I'm kind of getting used to this green grass out there. We've had a pretty light-duty winter so far. That'll probably change here, but we'll see. It doesn't look like anything major Thursday, but we should get some accumulation, and then tonight I think we might get a little bit, but hopefully manageable. And good to hear you out there, Tom. Hope you have a good day coming up. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to John, NI0K. Good morning.
Having said that, I'll give you a couple more call signs, Dick. Whiskey 0, Bravo, Juliet, India, and November 0, November, Foxtrot. Thanks for doing it, Dick. Back to you.
Yep, sounds good, John. Thanks for the 3-per. Appreciate it. And, yep, so far we're getting off on a light-duty winter here in southern Minnesota anyway. And good signal from you this morning from rural Deb. And appreciate the check-in. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to, I believe, Robbie, WMQ. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, and everybody else out there on PICONET this morning. This is Robbie in Keewatin, KB0, WMQ. Well, we've got 18 degrees here also, same as John there. Just listening along here, and my comment would be that there's no grass showing here. It's all covered. And yeah, we're supposed to get some more coming Thursday, so we'll see what happens. But just bunking around in the shop here, and shack, I should say, and listening along, so thought I'd check in. Anyway, back to you, Dick, KB0, WMQ.
Okay, thanks, Robbie. Yep, good copy, good signal this morning. And, yep, kind of dark out there. I don't believe we're supposed to see much sun today, but yep, it's been kind of a brown Christmas, and that's okay though here in the Twin Cities. But good to hear you out there, and appreciate the check-in. Hope you have a good day and a good Christmas if I don't talk to you. 7-3 to you. This is KB0 QCD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
JNQ.
N9JNQ, Dave, good morning.
Morning, Dick. Boy, the band kind of faded there for a while. You're a stone's throw from me, and you kind of were dropping out there, so hopefully the band holds up here. Anyways, I just noticed the temperature seems to be dropping here. It was like 27.8, and now it's 27.3, so I guess the warmer weather may be over. You say snow is on its way. Anyways, I don't know. I guess I'd prefer to have the snow so that things are a little brighter out there when it's dark. I always tend to like the light shining off the snow as street lights. At least it brightens things up a little bit. But I hate shoveling it, so I'm torn, I guess. I don't know which way I might like to go with it. Anyways, not much going on here. I have to do some running around. I think I might go get a haircut today, which takes about 8 minutes at the local cost cutters with the condition of my head. So just about $2 a minute for cutting the hair. But I think I'll do that today if it's not too bad along the line. But boy, it's nice to be retired when that's the only thing on your list. Anyway, thanks much, Dick. N9JNQ.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's nice to be retired and you can go get your haircuts during the weekdays. And hope that goes well for you. I got to do the same thing here before Christmas. But good to hear you out there. And we'll see what develops on the snow. I guess not too much forecast tonight, but maybe a little bit more on Thursday. We'll see. And hope you have a good day. And great to hear you out there, Dave. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
November 9er, India Lima Whiskey.
There's the guy booming in N9. I love whiskey. Tom, good morning.
Yeah, good morning there, Dick. And it's 27 degrees over here in Hudson and about 2 mile northwest wind this morning. And that takes that wind chill down to about 25 here. So, but it is cloudy, but the sun's penetrating through it. And we got about 2 on the UV scale here on the weather station. So anyway, other than that, Yael just took off for town. She's got a couple of things, errands to do. It's going to be a nice day. Hopefully we'll see what happens tomorrow. We've got, I got a oil change on the terrain, so I'm going to see what the snow's going to be like with the terrain. We already tested it with the ice storm last weekend, and it worked out pretty well with the all-wheel drive on that thing getting up the hill here to the house. So, that was pretty decent. Anyway, other than that, we're headed to La Crosse for Christmas. Hopefully the weather's going to be cooperative to get down there and back home. We'll see what that brings. And other than that, it's pretty nice and mild up here right now. Like I said, the wind is not, very strong. It's ranging between 2 and 6. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, you have a good morning, and you take care, and we'll catch up with you later. Excuse me, had a little something in the throat there. KB0QPD, November 9. I love whiskey over in kind of dark and dismal uptown Hudson.
Thanks, Tom. Great to hear you out there. Great signal this morning. And it sounds like you're enjoying that vehicle. I think he just got it here in the last year. So, all-wheel drive's hard to beat, that's for sure. And our part of the country. And I hope you have a safe trip down to La Crosse and have a good time there for Christmas. 7-3 to you. This is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins. Well, weather-wise, we've inched our way up to 28 degrees here in Roseville, and overcast conditions. I believe the wind is out of the west, northwest, but very little movement in the trees out there, so it's not bad at all this morning. And we have green and brown grass showing out there. The little bit of snow we did have is melted now. So we'll see what we get tonight and Thursday. But this is Kilo Bravo 0, Quebec Papa Delta. My name is Dick, Delta India Charlie Kilo. I'm located in Roseville, Minnesota, and we're looking for more check-ins. First hour in PICONET. 17th possible. It's the 17th of December already. I still got a few things to do here around the house to get ready for Christmas. And I guess that will all come in due time, but this is KB0QPD, first hour of the PICONET, looking for more check-ins.
KG0 Sugar Fox.
WB0F.
Okay, we got two more, WB0F and KG0 Sugar Fox. John, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's a little bit cloudy today. I was out this morning and did a little grocery shopping, but it's still kind of nippy. And I see now, I'm looking on the internet, that they're going to have a special event for Wilbur Wright's initial flight. I assume the hams that are doing that live in Ohio. I think that was kind of an interesting story. I'm going to look it up and read a little bit more about it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. That's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, it's amazing when you think about it. I forget what year was that when they first flew their little airplane.
Well, it was this time of year because that's the anniversary, and I think it was 1903. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's amazing when you think back how far air travel's come. It's pretty amazing.
Well, it really took off fast in a hurry. And that's the part that I'm kind of interested in is after they did their flight, what transpired there. I suppose everybody in the world started experimenting and doing things, you know, and so I think it's got an interesting. I went through the Wright-Patterson field down there where they've got the big museum, and they did have Wright Brothers stuff. They had a wind tunnel. They had a wind tunnel. So those guys, you know, they weren't stupid. They kind of knew what they were doing. Go ahead.
You know, if I did know that detail about the wind tunnel, I had forgotten about it, but that makes perfect sense. Over.
Yeah, well, it's a fascinating place, that museum. And if I go to a ham fest again, that's what I'm going to do. That's one of the big attractions for me, but I don't know if I'm going to make it this year or not. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, as far as traveling goes, I don't know what's going to happen here in the next few weeks, but looks like this week, well, I don't know. Here in the Twin Cities, I think we might get some snow here tonight and Thursday for sure.
Well, I got the shovel ready, so that's about all I can do. And I got the snow blower. I know that'll start. So, but it'll probably get a little bit here and a little bit there. Not enough to use the snow blower, but enough to have to go out there and use the hand shovel. That's the kind of snow I don't like. Well, anyway, that's about it from here. KG0 Sugar Fox.
Okay, thanks, John. Yep. We'll see. I guess nothing's in stone with the weather forecast, although I think they're expecting more snow on Thursday than tonight. But, yep, well, good to hear you, and hope you have a good day and a good Christmas if I don't talk to you. 7-3 to you. Next up, we'll go to Jim, WB0F. Good morning.
Yeah, well, good morning, Dick and John, and when I was living out in Virginia, I went south into North Carolina over to Kitty Hawk and saw all the dunes and all that, and relevant to that first launch, and it was quite the historical event, to say the least, and and I'm glad that that there's still a tremendous amount of interest in exploring everything that went on. And Dick, over.
Oh yeah, that sounds like an interesting trip. That's something I haven't done. It's kind of easy to forget about how far we've come in the last 100 years.
Oh yeah, it's just mind-boggling. It's hard for me to believe what's come about in my short lifetime.
Yeah, for sure. You know, electronics as well, and talking about the drone sightings, and I think they're gonna. That's another area they're gonna have to create a law enforcement division as to enforce the drone rules. It kind of sounds like a lot of these drones are private people flying them around at night.
Yeah, but there's no private people flying around drones the size of a car.
Yeah, that's true. Those are a kind of an unknown, and yeah, that's that is a bit of a concern.
It certainly is, and I'm sure there's a certain amount of misinterpreted lights in the sky at night, that's just an airplane blinking or something. But I mean, my gosh, we have law enforcement and other credible people that see these things come right over the trees, and they're loud and they're huge, and we're not being told. Is the bottom line.
Yeah, well, I know it's been a few years now since I've seen, I saw like some news stories about the development of large drones that are able to carry people, like a small car. I mean, that was a year or two ago, wasn't it?
Well, one of these very large drones had some problem around a power line and crashed, and law enforcement saw it, and they were zooming over there to pick it up, and several other of these drones came over and picked it up and flew away and took it away before law enforcement could get to it.
Wow, I didn't hear that. Was that just recently?
No, that was, I heard about it like a week ago, when some of this stuff was, when you're just starting to hear about it and stuff, and, yeah, and they're not talking about it, the Kirby is not saying anything about it.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you. Plus, I read a story, I won't ramble too long here, but I read a story here about a week ago about a guy from related to China that he had been living in the United States for quite some time, but he had a drone. He was flying it over a restricted area, an Air Force base or a testing area, and they initially caught him, and sure enough, he had footage of that Air Force base, and then I think it was the same story or another story just the same day that this, I believe, same guy was busted at the airport trying to fly back to China, and he had video footage from a drone on his computer or some device that he had on him when they arrested him at the airport. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did a while back, and this incident with the crash drone where others came and picked it up and flew away, that was actually a interview with law enforcement in that area, so it was a credible documentation of that event. And well, remember the Chinese balloon that was allowed to fly all across the United States over military installations, and they didn't blow it down until it reached the East Coast and had already uploaded all the data. So you know, what? Why didn't they shoot that down before it could do all that damage?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I honestly, that was a strange one, and yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, we're just, you know, there's a certain aspect of you don't want to tell people certain things because you don't want to freak out the public and have have a panic stampede or whatever. But at the same time, you know, just I don't know. Maybe you don't want to know more. But yeah, I think there's some huge questions that aren't being answered about these drones, and they're not just on the East Coast. They're being reported in other places too. Not the ones that go buzz, you know, but the ones that are very loud and they're huge, and where they're being seen is kind of a problem. But anyway, I'll let you get some more here, Dick. Gosh, it's getting close to the hour again. I seem to get in here kind of late. Better late than ever. KB0QPD, WB0F.
Yeah, well, it's great to hear you out there, Jim. And yeah, well, definitely we'll try to keep an eye on the drone stuff for sure. Always good to hear you out there. And yep, looks like we're getting down there, about a minute to go or so. This is KB0QPD. First hour of the PICONET, looking for any last-minute check-ins.
KA0JUM.
And 0RO, November 0, Oscar India Sierra.
Okay, we got OIS, RO, and JUM. Gary, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Well, I've been listening here for a little bit and to talk about the drones. My comment is I've got a DJI Phantom 4 that I've had for several years, and it's about maybe not quite 18 inches in diameter, and it's got some really bright green and red lights that flash on it. And if you fly it at night, it looks really ominous. It's hard to judge distance and size at night, and I think a lot of these sightings are just people like myself that have drones, and they decide to fly them over populated areas, and that's a lot of the sightings that people are seeing, I believe. As far as the bigger drones, I don't really have an explanation for that, unless people are, you know, like I had mentioned before, it's hard to figure size at night. There's nothing relative around it to compare it to. So I don't know. I think a lot of it is hobbyists flying their drones at night trying to scare people. That's my 2 cents worth. KA0JUM.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're probably right. It's we're saturated with drones now, and people like to test the limits on them, as well as some of this other stuff going on. But yep. Well, good to hear you out there, Gary. Anything else?
No, 23 degrees, cloudy. We're going to head to town to pick up a few supplies, maybe have some lunch somewhere. And that'll be our Tuesday, I guess. Nothing serious. So back to you, KA0JUM.
Okay, thanks, Gary. Good to hear you out there. Nice signal this morning. And hope you have a good day and a good Christmas coming up if I don't talk to you. Nothing free to you. Next up, we'll go to Mark, N0RO. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dick. Hello, Gary and Jim and everybody on the net. Yeah, it's interesting times that we live in. Whatever that Chinese proverb is, may you live in interesting times. So, yep, thanks for doing it, Dick. Yeah, you're done. I should say your hour is up. 26 degrees. See you later, N0RO.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Great to hear you out there. Hope you have a good day. What's left of it? 73U. Next up, we'll go to Rodney, N0OIS. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, N0IS. Just been listening along. Checked the stovepipes on the stove. Everything's good. Got the fire going. So I figured I'd give you one for the count. Have a good one, Dick, N0IS.
Yep, same back at ya. Hope you have a good day there. Good signal this morning, Rodney. 7-3 to you. With that, looks like we're 2 minutes over. We'll put out a call for the next hour net control. W0DWB. Doug, are you out there?
Whiskey Zero, Delta Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, I've got a good signal, good copy on you there, Doug. Sorry we went over a little bit here. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Walking with the cane now, so that's a big plus. And then the side where they cut me open for put the metal plates in my ribs and everything, that's still a little sore and everything. But I've been able to finally start sleeping in my own bed there and everything. I started doing that on Sunday, so it's been pretty good. You know, it's a little painful shifting positions and everything, but once I get settled into a position, it's just nice and calming and being able to stretch out and lay flat, you know.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear you're making some progress, for sure. I've been praying for you, and that's good news.
Yeah, and I appreciate the prayers there, Dick.
Okay. Well, the band conditions are good. With you and the club call, it'll be 34 check-ins this morning, so hope you have a good net there, and great to hear your voice out there, Doug. W0DWB from KB0QPD. Have a good net there.